A bereavement gift doesn't have to just be a card. It can be something a little bit more upbeat and a little bit more meaningful. You are sending a little memento of a moment in time that you might have spent with this person. It could have been recent, it could have been, many, many years ago. Dad used to take me fishing, so here's a plaque with fish on it. You think of how flowers die right away, greeting cards get lost, but this is going to be floating around the house or the flower bed forever, and people are going to rediscover it, and hopefully it'll bring back those wonderful memories. When I first started carving stones, and I'd go to the cemeteries, I would notice the sculptures would have a name, but it might have a sailing ship, the man was a sea captain, or it might have some carpenter tools, the man was a carpenter. So I look at these pieces and think that people are going to see these years from now and wonder, was that their hobby, was that their occupation? It just keeps the story alive of their life. In the early days of my career, when I was doing the outdoor art fairs, every year I'd see this one particular family come by. And one year they came by and wanted me to carve a stone for the mother who had passed away. But they didn't know what it would be. They were going to take grandma's or mother's ashes out to the West Coast and sprinkle them and come back and figure out what image they wanted. While they were out there, a sea lion appeared and started swimming near them. And they had no idea that sea lions even lived in that part of the beach. So they were just overwhelmed, thinking this was Mom's favorite animal. We'd forgotten that, and here it is, swimming among us now. So when they came back to Ohio and wanted to commission me to carve the stone, they were just bubbling over with enthusiasm about what the image can be. And to this day I think about it, it was 15 years ago, how important this image is when they go to the cemetery and visit that stone. I feel very honored that someone would choose one of these pieces. Sometimes I get wrapped up thinking they're just light-hearted things that make people smile, but now I realize the importance that some people put on these gifts and how meaningful they actually are.